Nah, don't let them convince you, bro. Don't let them do that. Don't let them rewrite history. Okay, no. Don't imagine him and Chief being gods. Imagine the rest of the chat being ass. That's what you should do. Like current drop right now, the one that fades middies and fucking plays lanes and shit would average 35 in there too. Like 100%. 100%.
Spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers. Not pulling the out to show you, but the brains over the rover. They put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain. So you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya. Because I don't roll the squares. Put it in the air like the motor hit the roller.
Wet weather squarely in the forecast this afternoon in Santa Clara, California at Levi's Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Two 1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in week 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Lawrence going to put it up right away. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come, because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Hey, let's go. Hey, stand here. Back.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion. Now Lawrence. He's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Hunter, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Jaguars go down the field and plays to take the early lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And running with power here. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. And now they'll shift things around. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Throwing here, Purdy. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Play action. Now Purdy. Throw left side complete. That's Jennings. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that will bring up second down. The Niners at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. They fell in the opener, got back on the beam with a win in week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 500.
And despite that stumble, I don't think anyone's too concerned because they've made mistakes that they believe are correctable. And this is a team.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards.
The teams practice their plays during the week. They're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game. And they hit that one there for big yardage.
McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
That's a great response here in this first quarter. And what I like about it is how they put this drive together. The other guys scored quickly to start the game, but this was smart football to not feel like you have to go out and score quickly yourself. So they worked the ball down the field, took their time, and finished with the touchdown run.
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look at repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll send Kirk in motion right. Slot man moves right. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4. You look at this Niner defense.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Hey, Lion! What?
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Lawrence running right on the option. Ooh, with a juke. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a first down. Down to the 42, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Hey, center. Think right.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion. Lawrence now to throw after that last run. toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. On the handoff, it's Louby. We'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Zach Ertz, the man in motion. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd and 7. Zach Ertz, the man in motion. Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half, as they're going to stop him behind the line. That is Josh Hines-Allen getting in there to bring him down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Purdy. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fayasade American.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Hey, Lion! Hey, Jim, back! Go, let's go!
Hunter now will go in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Now he's loose at the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. 39 yards there. A big one. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. Still going inside the 20. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
For the Jaguars.
And a good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
1st and and 10 at the 42-yard line.
18, watch out.
Purdy is set up to throw it here. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Purdy off the play fake. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal. Now Purdy. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Get set, get set. Line around, up. Yellow. Here we go, here we go. Yellow. Yellow.
Back to throw, Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half, as they'll stop him behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Hey, I'm gun. 13, Luke.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And not much happening there, as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Give him 5 yards there, and will bring up second down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. Shotgun now with Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Trayvon Walker able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for in May, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. Well, that was pretty obvious. He didn't let him catch it.
Agreed, and what's hard is you make that long run downfield to try and cover it, but you got to locate the football as well.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And he's corralled at the 40, but now the 4 picking up 8.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Go, let's go.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Here's a give to Bigsby. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And he lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Right, let's go. 13 loop. Done. It's attack. Hey, kill. Hey, gun.
Now Lawrence to throw. And Thomas has it. So 8 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now Lawrence. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Three quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
To throw again is Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Soko. 11, Agate.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Toward the pylon, caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal.
Hey, Soko, go, let's go. Go. Take right, open.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Lawrence will throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence. And he's got it. It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown. Brian Thomas with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jags look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
27-yard line.
It's a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And even 100 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Pitching it out to McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Get set.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2nd down and 3. of the few times here today this run's not going to go anywhere.
Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Purdy from the gun on third down. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Jags are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. No gain on the play there, second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 9. And they run the toss to Bigsby.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Another run by Bigsby.
And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the second time. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. Just one last drive here for Prime.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Purdy with one final shot here.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.
So for Jacksonville, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week